Let's have a look at user AAD validation control by MAQ software and how to configure it. This control helps you to validate the email address that the user fills in any web form against Azure Active Directory. To start configuration, navigate to Power Automate portal and click on Import. From Downloaded Application Package, select the .zip file for Power Automate. Select Create as New option for Power Automate setup. Select Existing Office 365 users connection if already present, else configure a new connection and use it. Click on New Connection, select Office 365 users from list of connection types. New connection for Office 365 users will be configured and use it in the Power Automate. Power Automate will be imported successfully. Refresh the portal to see user validation Power Automate in the list of available Power Automates. Select the Power Automate and click on Edit. Click on the first action in the Power Automate and copy the URL. Create a new record in configuration or any entity in which you store configuration-related data. Now once the record is created, copy below details somewhere. Entity internal name, name field internal name, value field internal name and record name for later use while configuring the control. Here you can see on the account form we do not have any validation for event owner email field. Now to add the solution file for control, navigate to Advanced Setting and click on Solutions. Click on Import and select the user validation solution.zip file. Click on Next. Check the details and click on Import. Solution import will start. Once the import is done successfully, click on Publish All Customization. User validation solution is successfully imported. Navigate to the entity and open the form editor on which you want to configure the user validation control. Open the properties for field on which you want to configure the user validation control. Click on Controls tab. Click on Add Control and select the user validation from list of controls available. Select options for control based on your requirement. Now configure properties for user validation control. Add selected field's internal name as value for target field property. 4 is user FTE only property, select yes if you want to allow only FTE emails. Select no if you want to allow both types of emails. 4 entity field internal name property, paste the internal name of the configuration entity which we have copied while create a new configuration. Record for Power Automate URL. Paste the internal name of the primary field in primary field internal name property. Primary field is the main field in which we had added the name for the record. 4 value field internal name property, add internal name of the field in which we had copied the Power Automate URL while creating the configuration record. 4 entity record name property, paste the record name which we had added while creating the configuration record. In this case value is user validation Power Automate URL. Now click on OK. Save and publish the form editor. Refresh the entity record form on which you have configured the control. User validation control should be configured on the field. Now enter the valid email alias/address in the field. For invalid email alias or address, an error message will be visible. For valid user email alias or address, user's first name, last name details will be visible in green box. Thanks for watching this video. Please contact MAQ Software at sales@maqsoftware.com for any issues or other related business solutions.